Hi everyone, my name is Lydia and this is my very first tutorial today. I'll be showing you my Harley Quinn look that I wore to Denver Comic Con recently. So to begin the look, we're going to start with an eyeshadow base. I'm using the Maybelline Color Tattoo in the shade Barely Beige. I'm just using my fingers today and applying the product all over the lid. Next, I'm going to be taking my favorite Smashbox palette called the Full Exposure palette, and this is the mini version. I'm going to be taking the bronze shade from the palette called S1 and placing that all over the lid. I'm using a sponge tip applicator today and just patting the product on. And you don't have to be too careful with this product because we will be blending it out. And I'm going to be using the Urban Decay blending brush that was from the Naked 2 palette and taking the light brown shadow from the palette called M3 and placing this in our crease. Now we want to deepen the look up a little more, so we're going to take the dark brown shadow from the palette called M1 and placing it in our crease using windshield wiper motions. This will deepen the look and also blend even further the other shadows that we've placed. Now we're going to take a bigger, fluffier blending brush and blend the shadows together, making sure that there's no harsh lines. Now we're going to take the Urban Decay Naked 2 palette and taking the black shadow from the palette with the pencil brush, I'm going to be placing this on the outer corners of the eyes. After we have applied all the black shadow, we're going to take our blending brush again and blend everything out using windshield wiper motions. Just going back and forth, back and forth. Now go back to the bronze shadow that we first started with and apply that to the center of the lids and the inner corners because we lost some pigmentation while blending earlier. Now we're going to highlight our brow bone with the matte cream shade from the Naked 2 palette. Now we're going to line our upper lids with the Maybelline gel liner in black. This is one of my favorite gel liners. I also really enjoy the Loreal gel liner in black as well. I'm just going to be using the brush that the package came with. I like a really thick wing liner with this look, so that's what I'll be doing today. Take your time with this step because I know this step probably takes me the longest because I'm a perfectionist when it comes to my eyeliner. I like to make sure that the wing and the thickness of the eyeliner is the same on both sides. Now I'm going to apply my liquid foundation. I'm using the Chanel Vitalumiere Aqua foundation in the shade Beige 20. I'm just dotting this all over my face and using my Real Techniques Expert Face Brush, I'm going to blend that out. I use patting and circular motions. Make sure you blend down your neck and around your ears so it doesn't look like you're wearing a mask. After blending your foundation out, I'm going to apply some concealer. I'm using the Nars Creamy Concealer in the shade Custard today. I dot some underneath the eyes, center of the forehead, down the bridge of my nose, around my nose, and around my mouth. And I'm just going to be using my fingers today, using a patting motion. You don't want to use a swiping motion because you don't want to move the product around. After you have finished blending your concealer out, we're going to set our base makeup. I'm using the Makeup Forever HD Loose Powder today, and I'm going to be using the e.l.f. blush brush to set our makeup. And just pat that all over your face. Make sure you don't use too much powder because you don't want to look too cakey or powdery. Next, after we've set our makeup, I'm going to apply my eyeliner on my waterline. I'm using the Rimmel eye pencil in black. I applied this off camera because I needed to use two hands to apply my eyeliner. Next, we're going to use some bronzer. I'm using the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer, just applying some on my forehead, underneath my cheekbones, on my jawline, and a little bit on my neck. This will just provide a little bit more definition to the face. After we have finished applying bronzer, I'm going to apply some blush. I'm using the Benefit Coralista blush and using the large angled contour brush from Sigma. Now we're going to apply some highlighter. I'm using the Stila Duo in Kitten and just mixing the two shades together and applying that on the tops of the cheekbones, down the bridge of the nose, and Cupid's bow. Now I'm going to be filling in my brows with the Anastashia Brow Wiz in medium brown, just filling in sparse areas. And after we have filled in our brows, we're going to blend our brows out with the spoolie on the other side and just brush it through. And to set my brows in place and to lighten my brows as well, I'm using the Benefit Gimme Brow in the shade Light Medium. And just brush that through your brow hairs. Now I'm going to be applying some mascara to the tops and bottoms of my lashes, just applying one coat. This will prep my lashes for false lashes. While letting the mascara dry, I'm going to apply my Rimmel Provocalips in the shade Heartbreaker. Just apply that all over the lips and this will last all day. I wore this lipstick at Comic-Con for about 6 hours. So first you're going to want to apply the color side, and then once it has dried you can apply the clear coat and the stickiness should go away. You'll know the product is dry by smacking your lips together, and if it sticks together, that is when it's dry. Now I applied my false lashes off camera, and now I'm curling my lashes to blend my real and fake lashes together. And now you can put your costume on. I got it in the size extra small, but I did alter it a little bit to fit me better. I will leave the link below where I got my costume. Now we're going to split our hair down the middle and the back. Also make sure you brush your hair out and get all the tangles out. What we're going to do is take out our fringe and create two high pigtails. I'm going to use two elastics to secure them. Make sure they're on tight because we don't want our high pigtails to fall down throughout the day. Now this is what it looks like if you leave your hair straight, but what I'm going to do is tease a little bit to give it a little bit more texture and a little bit more volume. I also tease my bangs a little bit to keep them in place, and I'm going to apply a little bit of hairspray. I'm using the Herbal Essence hairspray. Now I'm going to take my curling wand and curl my pigtails away from my face. And you just want to do this for both pigtails, and you can hold it in for 5 to 10 seconds and let it go. And I did the rest of my pigtails off camera to save some time. And now spray it again with a little bit more hairspray, and then we're going to curl our fringe away from our face again. Now to finish the look off, we're going to add more hairspray, tighten up the pigtails, and you're finished. And that's the completed look for Harley Quinn. If you enjoyed my video, please thumbs up the video. And if you have any questions, leave them in the comment section down below. And thanks for watching, everyone. Bye!